Yeehaw!
Your weapon, sir.
Thank you, steward. Fire in the hole. I'm alive. Awesome. Way to go. We did it.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth, peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect, and the 1/3 remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be sitting around that what you see on the screen. And, the Lord blessed Esau with the ability to, really war, He gave him the blessing of the sword, and all his technologies, all his miracles that he brings, all his, so-called accomplishments are through, when you really look at it, it's through like war. He's weaponized everything. You look at a phone, yeah, you could use it, to communicate all across the world, at a, in the touch of a button, but it causes cancer. It tracks you. People are listening to your conversation. He's doing it all really as a way to control you. Every single aspect of your life has been weaponized against you, in some form or fashion, especially here in America, capitalism, and this is just another one of his inventions, the robot. And, whether this is real or fake, that's debatable, because that's going to be the argument. Oh, that's a, CGI, but that could all be propaganda. I I think Esau has a lot, he's a lot more advanced than, we're made to believe. Art imitates life or reality, and I believe he has shit like this at the ready. Tesla is supposed to be unveiling they robot, I think sometime next year. So the Lord is really he's supping with Esau, man, on that tip, because that's his blessing. He's been able to accomplish all in which he had up until this point, but he's going to use it. Our people in general seem to forget. People in America seem to forget the nature of this man. They're deceived. They think America, it's this is where you're free, land of the free, home of the brave, which is true. You have a lot more freedoms. It's a lot more convenient, but at the end of the day, things they will turn real quick, and these are, an example of what's going to be coming your way. Killer robots, man. All those Terminator movies, all that shit. You know, those things they're going to come, man. It's going to be a time like never before. This is Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? You know? And, you know, you got movies like Oppenheimer coming out, you know, showing you the capabilities of, you know, this man. You know, you got this power, you know, of the nuclear bomb just out, and it's a threat, you know, of nuclear war right now. You think people are even considering that? You know, people here in America are worried about Blueface and Krishan Rock, man. Baddies Club, you know, it's finna be the playoffs. You know, the in-season tournament. But meanwhile, you got propaganda of robots shooting targets. And this is not even new. It's video. It's like every so often a video like this come out. And then they say, oh, it's fake. But why are they putting shit out there like that anyway? You know, if it is fake. Because Esau, you know, yeah, you can argue on, you know, look at it or whatever. But he's putting it out there for a reason, man. You know, it's plenty of movies. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And the Lord is ultimately going to come, you know, with that, you know, the vessel of destruction being the ICBC or ICBM nuclear missiles, man, along with, you know, the fire of the chariots of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. You know, and ultimately, you know, that's you know, that slayer is Yahweh Shah, man. You know, but Esau, Edom, he's gonna do his slave too, man. You know, the Lord is gonna unleash him and his weaponry, you know, upon you. You know, upon the world, really. You know. But the elect, you know, of course, is gonna be delivered from it, man. You know. This is Daniel 12. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. See, because, you know, the Lord is going to step in, you know, and protect the men of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, but the rest are going to get caught up in this time of trouble, man. You know, which is near and dear, man. You know, everything seemed, you know, comfortable now, but this place is one event. You know, we saw it before with the whole, you know, COVID situation. One event away from this place completely changing overnight, you know. And Lord will, through the Spirit, I believe next time, you know, it's going to be the real thing, you know, the real deal, man. You know. And Esau going to send out all his toys and creations, you know. We're going to see the mind of an Edomite, you know. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Because it's going to be on the whole, you know, this man got drones, you know. He got robot dogs. He got killer robots. He got, you know, chipped up soldiers, you know. He got missiles, helicopters. And they're going to send them all for you. But first, it's going to be, a famine. you know, it's going to be pestilence, man. Absolute chaos is coming, you know, to the world, but especially here in America, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in a book. So, all of all of Yahweh Shema Shah's elect will be, delivered and saved, from this time like never before, But the rest, you're going to succumb to something like a killer robot, This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And ultimately, this is talking about those ICBM nuclear missiles, but everything else in between, from, the different weapons that you see, typical from the gun to something like a missile, something like a robot, things in which in in the past have never before even been considered, man. Movie shit, and the Lord's going to unleash it. He's going to unleash them all upon the earth, man. But especially here in America. This is Jeremiah 15:3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh Shema Shah, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. See? So the Lord's going to send, He's going to send it all, man. From the beasts to the dogs, and hey, you not just your typical ordinary dogs, but we're talking robot dogs, man. If you ever seen that show Black Mirror, the Lord's gonna send animals, robotical, if that's a word, and just natural, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And they gonna completely lay utter waste to this to everything, man. It's gonna be like a fight for survival. Here in the streets of America. All right. The purge. This is Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. See? So the Lord's saying he's going to deliver, his men and his believers, man. He said, no evil shall touch thee. Because evil's coming to all the earth, man. But the elect is going to be fine, man. Better than fine. Gooder than good. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. See? So we're going to evade the famine. We're going to overcome the sword, which is Esau, you know, war, the violence that's coming to this place. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. See? And we're not going to be afraid, man. You know, we're not going to be afraid because we're going to have faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is with us. At destruction and in famine, thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. See? And we're going to be in harmony with everything. Hey, don't be surprised if the Lord turn a robot against the Edomites. You know, the Lord is expect miracles, man. You know, expect all possibilities with the Lord, man. You know, whether it's us getting spiritual power and beating the shit out of them, smashing them to nothing, or the Lord, you know. Hey, if you watch that movie, The Creator, you know, the robot came and kneeled. I was like, damn, you know. That was a cold part. You know, brothers might be given that ability or that power, you know, that miracle to turn those killer machines into, you know, stone or some shit. I don't know, man. Yeah, put down the all praise and the glory to you. How about Shemal Shah, Hashem, Rakakwadash, Wa Ababa Ball, and DTA.